All right, so this is a quick video, or semi-quick, I guess, just about how to play guitar in an apartment setting. I feel like this is something that a lot of us go through at some point, where we have to, try to be respectful to people nearby us, and because let's be honest, nobody wants to live underneath or near a musician. So this is just kind of how I do it, how I feel is kind of the most respectful way while still be able to, sonically please yourself. So yeah, let's get into it. So excuse the cable mess and everything, but currently this is my setup in my bedroom. And so I'll go ahead. I'm playing stereo, which might not be the best idea, but I love playing stereo. It's just sounds awesome. So I'm playing through a Hot Rod Deluxe on the right. I know it's backwards, but that's just kind of how I do it. Playing with a Hot Rod Deluxe on the right and a Boss Katana 50 Mark II on the left. So that's the main amp, and then that's the backup. Only because the Hot Rod Deluxe kind of has some issues, but most of the time it works fine. So I'll go ahead, I'll show you the settings here on my Hot Rod Deluxe. No reverb is on either of the amps. I run reverb on my Strymon Flint. So there's that, and then here is the Katana. So the Katana's on the clean channel, and then the Hot Rod Deluxe is on the driven channel, the drive channel. And then this is my pedal board that I run through it. So heavily John Mayer inspired, and let's just get into how I use the pedals and all that. I will go ahead and mention that I use a crafted in Japan Stratocaster. This is a 62 reissue from like 2006, 2008, something like that, something around that time. I usually run volume at about 5, and yeah, it has Jazzy Cat pickups from Klein in there, and it's relics, heavily inspired by John Mayer's 64 Stratocaster. So yeah, that's a cool one. Okay, so to start out, the most important thing is the drive section, because that's what's going to cause a lot of the volume, and this is how I run my drive section in an apartment setting. So this is my Octafuzz here. I run fuzz cranked, Hendrix style, and then the volume is really low, and you'll see why. And then this is the Duelist by Jesse Davey. This pedal's awesome. So it's a tube screamer circuit on the left side, the right side, and then it is a blues breaker circuit on the left side here. And I run this as sort of like just a clean boost, because I don't use blues breaker circuits that often with single coils. This is a Klon. It's called The Clone by Ryra. These are my settings for it. And then the Qtron is important as well, because the Qtron takes a lot of volume. I don't know if you guys have ever messed with the Qtron, but it needs some volume. So that's the most important part. All right, so let's get into some tones. I'll go ahead and preface this by saying that I'm using my iPhone to record this, so no fancy audio or anything. It's just kind of a quick video. So let's start off with the first in the chain here, which is the Octafuzz. Here's my guitar clean with a little slap delay and some reverb from the Strymon Flint, and I'll go on the bridge pickup here. I will say that my guitar is wired so that the second tone knob is wired to the bridge, so that's helpful for me. Alright, and this is with the Octafuzz on. And you can even take more volume, so I'll give it a little more. Alright, so that's how I use the fuzz mainly, and then we'll go to the tube screamer on the neck pickup. And I'm about, like I said, I'm about 4.5 to 5 on the volume here. So this is clean. Let's turn the slap off. Let's go ahead and turn the aquapus on. Sorry. And this is with the tube screamer. To the clean boost, or the blues breaker circuit, you could say. This is it. Clean here. Alright, so I like using dry pedals as a clean boost because you get some more character with it, which is nice, but you mainly just get volume boost. So let's move on to the clon here, and I'm on the middle position right now. There's clean, here's with the clon on. So this is it with just the Qtron on, which is not usually how I run it, but I'll go ahead, I'll demonstrate the volume thing that I was talking about. See how the effect is super quiet? Well, if I turn on the clean boost here, so as you can tell, the Qtron is incredibly dynamic. So the change in pick attack, and if you're using your fingers, the change in the pressure of your fingers really messes with the effect and the volume. So that one you have to play a little bit more carefully, more dynamically. But yeah, that's just a quick little rundown of how I play in an apartment setting. So fairly quiet, but not quiet enough to where I feel like I'm sacrificing any tone or anything. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.